Alright everyone, here's off a train for the garden recently. This week I actually did some CP Railfanning at Reesor Road. But I did see some CNs from the York sub as well. But however, they were shot from a distance. Michael Walters, Elevators, Roblox, and Merle and I went to Reesor Road that night. We went there for two reasons. One, this is the first year anniversary since I met Michael. Oh yeah. This is also the 4 years of hanging out with Michael special. Let's do this. And two, well, the CP holiday train is making its comeback. It hasn't ran since 2019 before the pandemic started. We were expecting to see the holiday train and that's it. But however, we got in some trains before the holiday train surprisingly. And both the Belleville and York subs are really busy that night. Unfortunately, Michael got into the crossing before me, and while I was still driving, he got in CN set 139. But it wasn't a big deal if I missed it because it only had GEVO power. At last, I made it to the Reesor Road crossing. And not long after I got there, a cop showed up. Oh no, I really hope you didn't get into trouble for this. Bad boys, bad boys. Okay, you really didn't need to play that. Besides, I didn't get into trouble. The cop came because he actually got a call that a person was standing close to the tracks. Which is not true at all because I was standing where my car is. And that being right here. We told him we were waiting for the holiday train to show up. Then he decided to call CP to tell them about the situation. While he was on the phone, we heard a K5HL horn coming from the York sub. After being on the phone with CP, he told us that we were able to stay for the holiday train, which is good. And he even tried to track it down, but however he didn't have any luck. But thankfully, we were able to track it down by using their website. After that, he left at last. And just in time too, because the York sub crossing activated. That is for CN set 121, going from Halifax to Brampton. I didn't film the power, but however it had 3 units at the front, 2 GEVOs and 1 SD70M-2, and 1 DPU, and that being a GEVO. While 121 was going by, a headlight came from a distance, and some CP crew showed up as well. They were going to do a crew change at Reesor Road.
Clear signal, advance to McAllen.
The train you're seeing here is CP-132, going from Chicago, Illinois to Montreal. It was led by 9806, which is an AC-4400 CW. And trailing second is 8761, which is a GEVO. And 132 has 117 cars. The first 76 are some rail cars, but the rest of the 31 cars are mixed freight. And they didn't even blow the horn because some maintenance crew actually protected the crossing. 132 was going to have a meet with 113 at Cherrywood, and then the holiday train at Whitby. Not long later, another train came onto the York sub, which is CN M369, going from Montreal to Toronto. It was led by CREX 2796 and 8868. And how many cars it has? Well, it doesn't matter since I didn't film the whole train. Did you see the guy passing on the solid line? That was an idiot move.
Could be M305, M369, or 377. CN detector, York, 7. No alarms. Temperature, 4. C. Total axle, 500. Speed, 29.
The next train we got in on the Belleville sub is a really late CP113, going from Montreal to Port Coquitlam, BC. It was led by 8703, which is a GEVO with a really awesome first-gen K5HR horn. Trailing second is 8168, which is an AC4400 CWM. And for the mid-DPU, which is not far away from the end of the train, is 8535, an AC4400 CW. This late 113 has 171 rail cars. 113 usually comes in the morning on the Belleville sub, but they came in the early evening for some reason. Have no idea why though. Not long later, CN said 148 went by, going from Brampton to Montreal. It was led by CREX 2776 and 3000.
CN Detector, York, 7. No alarms. Temperature, 4. C. Total axle, 368. Speed, 4.2.
After that, Ontario Rail's 12 showed up, and not long later, CN Q122 came along, going from Chicago, Illinois to Halifax, Nova Scotia. It was led by 3283 and 3089. Another Intermodal. That's 122.
122, okay.
Yeah. I showed Autorack.
That was quick.
Yeah, I really showed Autorack section. Didn't take that long to pass too.
CN Detector, York, 7. No alarms. Temperature, 4. C. Total axle, 210. Speed, 40.
Exactly 1 hour later, since CP113 came by, we finally got in the holiday train, also known as CP01H. It goes all across the country from Montreal to Perquaquigrim, BC, just like CP113. It was led by 2249, a GP20C Eco with a really interesting sounding K3LB horn. This holiday train this year has 13 cars, 8 decorated box cars, 1 car for a stage, and 4 passenger cars.
Masterfield, 2249, over.
Now here's another angle shot.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
A few days later, I went to the battle shop to get a unit with a rare horn. The unit is on CN Q107, going from Brampton to Vancouver. It was led by 2291, a DC GEVO which doesn't have a K5HL horn. Instead, it has a rare but awesome Leslie RS3L horn. 2291 actually used to have a first-gen K5HL, but they replaced it with its Leslie RS3L horn. Anyways, trailing second behind 2291 is 5718, an SD75i. This is actually my second time seeing 5718. The first time was at Pine Orchard back in 2020 when it was trailing third on 450. .107 has 94 well cars and 276 axles. And it was going into the Zephyr siding to have a meet with CMB730, which will be the next train. I actually chased 107 from Mayabor to Zephyr since it was having a meet there. Didn't stick around for the whole train, so I drove to Zephyr. And when I got there, I heard 2291 going through Yorkdom Line. Not long later, along came CMB730. It is a long Potash train going from Yarborough, Saskatchewan to New Brunswick. But it only runs when it's needed. It was led by 3150, which is a 100-year anniversary unit with a really awesome K5HL horn. Trailing second is 3243. For the mid-DPU is CREX 2789. And for the rear DPU is 3071. B730 has 205 Potash cars and 834 axles. It also has 2 hoppers after the DPU.
730 clear Zephyr, mile 45 bound, Southbound restricted.
CM detector, ALA, 4, 7. No alarms. Temperature -2C. Total axle 844. Speed 44.
Oh yeah, the new hotbox detector is now working. After B730 passed 107, 107 got on the go ahead to depart, so they departed Zephyr. For some reason, the engineer blowed the horn 8 times through Zephyr Road, and it was the same story here.
No alarms. Temperature -1 C. Total axle 276. Speed 26.
A few days later, I went to a Durham Heritage Railway to see the North Pole Light Up Express run. This is actually their first trip of the evening. They were supposed to leave at 4:30, but however it got delayed an hour, so it left at 5:30 instead. This train is heading to mile 32 on the Uxbridge sub, and that's where O'Brien Road is located. I got this train at 2 spots. Our first stop is at the Brock Street West crossing in Uxbridge, mile 28.56. As usual, it was led by Cab Car 101 with a really awesome K3 LA horn. And powering the train is 22. And this has 7 passenger cars, including one O&R car located 4 cars down the train. They also decorated for this one, but however, 2 out of the 6 cars were not lit up, and that being 103 and 106. Now here's the train heading back to Uxbridge with 22 leading with a really awesome K3L horn. This is at the Owen Road crossing near Uxbridge, mile 30.68. Well, that concludes this weekend's Railfanning video. Michael and I have been going out since 2018, and every trip we had, well, we have a wonderful time. Until my next Railfanning video, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks. Hey, please remember to subscribe to my channel and the following YouTubers that were with me in this video. The links will be in the description. Well, as usual, I really hope you enjoyed this epic video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And that will be it as usual.